Just a little glimpse of information that we know. The last time Abdul Ezedi was spotted, I think people are really surprised. That was Wednesday evening, just after 9:30. Why is it that it's so difficult in a place with so many cameras, CCTV, that we haven't been able to find him?
A huge challenge for the Met and the other forces they're working with British Transport Police and Northumbria, and now they've called in the National Crime Agency. So they've got, a huge number of detectives working on this. They've got all their experts working on it. But given the amount of CCTV, and also given the options that anyone walking around London has got, it's going to be an extraordinarily tough task to sift through the huge amount of information that's out there to make sure that we can try and track him down and not miss him. It's not just it's not we've got quite a clear picture from a few places, but just imagine going through those crowds, trying to make sure that the people looking at the CCTV don't miss him. But look at all the huge amount of everything from traffic cameras, from TfL cameras, right through to dash cams, bus cams, and even doorbell cams as he gets into the more urban areas, if he goes in that direction. So there's a huge amount to do, but they've got enormous resources looking at this right now.
It's very easy to leave a digital footprint nowadays. The fact that no new leads have come up since that evening of the attack does suggest something else, that he's gone to ground, or worse, something serious has happened to him. So in terms of how you then try to focus your resources on a hunt like this, yes, you've got the teams looking at the CCTV, as you just mentioned. What else will people be doing?
Well, they won't rule anything out. They won't jump to any conclusion. There's a number of possibilities, and they'll entertain all of those possibilities, which could be everything from that he's no longer alive, he's not in London, he's not in the country, or he's in the immediate vicinity. There's a whole range of different hypotheses they'll be working on. They won't be making any assumptions at all. When you look at the CCTV after an investigation is over, it's nice and clear, it's nice and obvious. But you imagine the huge amount of work they've got to do right now, that they've got to go through with absolute detail to make sure that they don't miss him. So it's an enormous task for it, but they've got to say they've got enormous assets looking at it right now.
Because this reward's been offered up of £20,000, it suggests one theory is that police are hoping anyone who might have had, well, clearly information, but might be looking after him, thinks, actually, that amount of money, I'm going to give up the information.
Yeah, quite possibly. It gives a lot of publicity to this. Again, so we've got to keep this in the public eye. It's the public's going to help him, without a doubt. They'll spot something suspicious. They'll see something odd going on. The money may well help, but equally, that people should be aware that if they are assisting him, that's a very serious criminal offence as well. But it's really keeping this story, as you are doing right now, keeping this story in the public eye to make sure that people are really looking out for him and helping the police to find him and bring him to justice.